Let's see here. For example, we have these kind of expressions that express frequency. We can use a number, we can use time, or sorry, a number times a and the period, the time period, okay? And this is a singular noun, okay? For example, for number one, para decir una vez al día o una vez al año, una vez al mes, una vez a la semana, lo que hacemos es decir once, ¿ok? Una vez. Once a day, once a week, once a month, or once a year, ¿ok? When we want to say twice, two times, o sea, dos veces, nosotros decimos twice. Twice a day, twice a week, and twice a month, twice a day, or a year, ¿ok? These are the only different, okay? As you can see, we don't say one time and we don't say two times, okay? Estas son las dos excepciones que tenemos cuando queremos utilizar esta estructura para expresar frecuencia, okay? No decimos one time ni tampoco decimos two times, okay? Utilizamos once and twice. Pero para todos los demás números utilizamos 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and the number that you want to add, okay? 3 times a day. For example, what is one activity that you do only once a day? What can you say? What kind of activity do you do once a day? Una vez al día. Can you tell me any sentence? For example, I can say, I cook once a day. What about you? What is one activity that you do only once a day?
My teacher.
Okay.
I go to run once a day.
I go running once a day. Okay.
I
Very
go
good.
run.
Okay, let's see about 3 times. 3 times a week, for example. What can you say? 3 times a week. What is something that you do 3 times a week? What can you say?
I go to the gym 3 times a week.
I go to the gym 3 times a week. Okay, very good. And as you can see, you can use any of them. Okay? It says, as I told you before, we don't say one time and we don't say 2 times. We say once and twice. Okay? This is the exception. Here we have some examples. He has lunch with his mother once a week. She visits the dentist twice a year. I brush my teeth 3 times a day. Mike goes to the gym 4 times a week. Okay, now I want you to tell me what is the structure of this sentence. Where do we use these frequency expressions? In which position of the sentence? What do you think? With the examples that we have here, what is the position of this frequency expression in the sentence? What do you think? ¿Dónde la ponemos? ¿Dónde utilizamos esta expresión de frecuencia en la oración? ¿Lo utilizamos después del verbo, antes del verbo? ¿Dónde?
Después del complemento.
Después del complemento.
Después del complemento. Ok, lo utilizamos, en realidad es parte del complemento de la oración. Lo utilizamos siempre al final. Siempre lo utilizamos al final de la oración. Como pueden ver, no la utilizamos como el adverbio de frecuencia entre el sujeto y el verbo. Tampoco la utilizamos después del verbo to be como el adverbio de frecuencia. Lo utilizamos al final. ¿Ok? Let's see the next sentences. Here we have another kind of time expressions or expression of frequency. And in these kind of expressions, we use every. Okay? Every and a time period in singular. Okay? Every day, every week, every month, every year. Or we can say daily, weekly, monthly, or annually. Okay? They have the same meaning. Okay? These are more common. Okay? So let's see the examples here. We pay our mortgage every month. It means monthly. The zoo is open every day. It means daily. I call her daily to make sure she's fine. Okay. And the last, it says, the subscription needs to be paid annually. So every year. Okay. So you can use any of these expressions also to express frequency. Any question until here? Any questions? Let's see another kind of expressions. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
sorry. Can you repeat how say the second every week the
Weekly,
short
weekly, monthly, annually, daily. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So here we have the other kind of frequency expressions. We use every plus a number plus a time period in the plural form. Okay. For example, every 2 days, every 3 weeks, every 4 months. Okay, this is also a frequency expression. For example, there is a leap day every 4 years. I have to take 1 tablet every 8 hours. The magazine is published every 2 weeks. When we want to say every 2 weeks, in British English, we can say fortnight, and it's the same meaning, okay? Every 2 weeks and fortnight is the same meaning, okay? I want you to give me an example with this. Every, a number, and days. What can you tell? What can you say using this structure? What can you say? Or every and month, or every number and weeks. I want you to give me an example. What can you tell me? Let's see. Servando, can you give me an example, please?
I have to go to my dentist every 4 months.
Okay, I have to go to the dentist every 4 months. Okay, very good. Ebert, what is your example?
I'm sorry, understand, teacher.
You don't understand. Okay, what you don't understand. ¿Qué es lo que no entiende para que se lo aclare?
La estructura de la oración más o menos.
La estructura. Ok. La estructura es exactamente la misma. Si se da cuenta, tenemos un sujeto, un verbo, ok, complemento, y al final de la oración debemos colocar esta expresión de frecuencia. ¿Qué podría decir? For example, I go. Yes. I take
a shower every 2 days, every 1 day or 2 days.
Okay, when you want to say every day, okay, cuando hace esa acción todos los días, puede decir every day or daily. Okay,
Daily.
I take a shower daily or I take a shower every day. Okay, cuando hace una acción o una actividad todos los días. Pero aquí estamos hablando cada 2 días o cada 2 semanas, cada 3 semanas, que es algo que usted hace cada cierto tiempo.
Voy de paseo a un parque.
I go to the park every
2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Okay, very good. Every 2 weeks. Okay, so we have this kind of, these 3 kind of frequency expressions, okay? Every, a number, and a time period in the plural form. Every, and a time period in the singular form. And here we have a number plus times, and a time period in the singular form. We have these 3 kind of frequency expressions, okay? And as you can see, in most of the sentences, in general, they go at the end of the word. At the end of the sentence. Okay? At the end, and at the end. Okay. Let's see the exercises that you have here in your book.
Teacher,
Yes?
una pregunta. Ahí decía fortnight, ¿significa 2 semanas?
Cada 2 semanas.
Cada 2 semanas. Solo en británico, ¿verdad?
Yes, yes, 2 weeks significa. Sí, solo en
¿Y en
British.
Estados Unidos?
En Estados Unidos debe decir every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Here we have some other frequency expressions. Como ya habíamos visto, once a day, once a week, once a month, twice a day, twice a week, twice a month, 3 times, lo que ya vimos, ¿cierto? Vimos exactamente el mismo tipo de frequency expressions. And we are going to practice now. Here you have some exercises in page 116. This one. You can see here you have the explanation too. Okay, if you want to read this at home. Here we have some sentences and we need to rewrite the sentences and we need to put the frequency adverb in the sentence. I don't remember if we did this activity last class. Did we do this activity last class?
No.
No.
No, teacher.
Okay. Good. So try to complete the sentences, okay? For example, I'm going to ask one of you. Fernando Calle, how can we add this frequency adverb to the sentence?
O sea, ¿solamente el complemento o toda la oración?
You have to add this adverb to the sentence. Tiene que añadir este adverbio de frecuencia a la oración. ¿Dónde lo pondría? ¿En qué parte de la oración lo pondría?
Al final.
Al final. Ok, vamos a recordar un poco lo que vimos en la anterior clase. Let's see, vamos a recordar un poco para que vean cuál es la estructura. ¿Recuerdan cuál es la estructura de los adverbios de frecuencia? ¿Dónde los utilizábamos? ¿En qué parte de la oración? ¿En qué parte lo utilizamos?
Después del verbo.
After the verb, right?
After.
Yes. Let's see. Do we have some examples? Okay. Last class, we said that this is the order of the sentence when we need to add a frequency adverb, okay? We need the subject, we need the adverb, and then the verb. It's not after the verb, it's before the verb, okay? It's after the verb to be, okay? When we have a verb to be, we need to write this after the verb to be. But when we have any other verb, we need to write the adverb before the verb, between the subject and the main verb. ¿Okay? Entre el sujeto y el verbo de su oración, el verbo principal de su oración. Let's see here. I read in bed at night, it says. Fernando, quiero que añada a esta oración el adverbio de frecuencia often. ¿Cómo lo añadiría? ¿En qué parte de la oración? ¿Fernando? Su micrófono está apagado.
¿Me puede repetir, teacher, por favor?
¿En qué parte de la oración usted añadiría el adverbio de frecuencia often? Guíese por la estructura que tenemos acá.
When I want to go a new bar or restaurant, I go to a and I...
Ok, le explico de nuevo. La estructura de nuestra oración, cuando añadimos un adverbio de frecuencia, necesita un sujeto, como puede ver acá, un sujeto, un adverbio de frecuencia, y el verbo y el complemento. Como puede ver acá, esta es la estructura. Subject, I. Adverb of frequency, often. Main verb, read. In bed at night is the complement. Ok. Vamos a ver otro ejemplo. Daniel always passes his exam. Ok, como puede ver, Daniel is our subject. Always is our adverb. And the main verb is passes. And the complement is his exams. Ok, ese es el orden que usted debe seguir cuando quiere escribir una oración con adverbio de frecuencia. ¿Alguna pregunta, Fernando? No sé si todavía tiene alguna duda.
No, teacher, ahora sí.
Ok. Luego tenemos otro orden, Fernando. Cuando tenemos un verbo to be y no tenemos los demás verbos, el adverbio de frecuencia viene después, after the verb to be. Ok, le voy a mostrar una oración y quiero que usted le añada a esta oración el adverbio de frecuencia normally. ¿Dónde lo pondría en su oración, Fernando? ¿En qué parte de su oración pondría el adverbio de frecuencia normally?
Después de I am.
¿Cuál sería su oración completa?
Dangerous.
¿Cuál sería su
Eh,
oración?
I am busy at work o
¿Y dónde
estoy
pondría
ocupado.
normally? ¿En qué parte de la oración pondría normally?
I am normally busy at work.
Yes, I am normally busy at work.
Busy,
Right?
perdón.
Yes, I am normally busy at work. Very good. So, ahora el mismo ejercicio que estamos haciendo acá, usted lo va a hacer en su libro. ¿Ok?
Ok.
Aquí tenemos el libro. Here we have the sentence. And you need to add always to the sentence. Where can you add always? ¿En qué parte de la oración lo añadiría?
Después de reads, o sea, my father reads always the newspaper.
Ok, why after read? ¿Por qué después?
Por el orden que estaba mostrando hace rato.
Ok, ¿cuál era el
Después
orden?
del verbo. Después del verbo.
Después del verbo. Después del verbo, ¿qué verbo?
Reads. O sea, leer. Verbo to be, perdón.
Solo cuando tenemos verbo to be, el adverbio de frecuencia va después. Pero cuando tenemos cualquier otro verbo, el adverbio de frecuencia va antes del verbo. Aquí es el
Ya.
verbo to be el que tenemos en la oración. ¿Cuál es su verbo? Which is your verb?
Reads.
Reads, right? Ok. Entonces, ¿el adverbio viene antes o después? Before or after?
In some case, in Wikipedia, is the
Entonces sería my father always reads the newspaper.
only
Very good.
website
So, my father,
when there are information.
I'm going to turn off the
In
microphone.
that case, I use Wikipedia.
My father,
I
trate de apagarme su
information
micrófono, por favor. My father always reads the newspaper. Okay. Very good. Let's see the next one, please.
Teacher.
Denison. Yes,
Teacher, una pregunta.
Yes.
Entonces, ¿cuándo el verbo to be va después?
Yes. Cuando tenemos un verbo to be en nuestra oración, el adverbio de frecuencia va después. Pero cuando tenemos cualquier otro verbo, el adverbio de frecuencia va antes del verbo.
Ya,
¿Eh?
gracias.
Teacher,
Yes.
dice Dalce Ortega que si la puede dejar entrar porque se le cortó su internet.
Okay. Okay. Let's see the next one. Number 2, please. Denilson.
Teacher, tengo una pregunta.
Yes.
Cuando le agregamos los adverbios de frecuencia, ¿el verbo cambia o se mantiene en su forma como está escrito?
El verbo cambia de acuerdo al sujeto. Por ejemplo, acá en esta oración, en la primera de Denilson, ¿cuál sería su sujeto?
Mi padre.
My father, right? ¿Con qué pronombre personal lo reemplazaríamos? My father.
Sí.
He, ¿cierto? Porque es un varón. He. ¿Ok? Como nuestro pronombre personal o nuestro sujeto es he, es un varón, es tercera persona, nuestro verbo tiene que ser reads. ¿Cierto? Y cuando el adverbio de frecuencia lo añadimos a la oración, is your microphones. Cuando el adverbio de frecuencia lo añadimos a la oración, el verbo se mantiene de acuerdo al sujeto. ¿Ok? El adverbio de frecuencia no afecta el verbo, sino el orden de la oración. No sé si me entendió un poco. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Number 2, please, is for Jessica Haldin.
My aunt often have lunch with friends.
Very good. My aunt often
Has
has
lunch with friends.
Lunch with friends. Very good. Okay. What about sentence number 3? Please, Diego Ardaya.
My cousin is usually at home in the evening.
My cousin. Again, please.
Is usually at home in the evening.
Very good. Is usually at home in the evening. Good. Vanessa, please, the next one.
They sometimes work on the weekend.
Very good. They sometimes work on the weekend. The next one, please, Paola Andrea.
I never go to the movies.
Very good. I never go to the movies. The last one, please, Carla Echeverría.
I'm often every bus.
I'm often
Every
very
bus.
busy, right? Very busy. Okay, very good. We are going to underline or circle the frequency adverbs here, okay? Here we have always, often, usually, and sometimes, never, and often again, okay? And also we are going to circle the verbs. Reads, has, is, work, go, and am. Okay? And as you can see here, all our adverbs of frequency are before the verb, but after the verb to be. After the verb to be. Okay, let's see. After the verb to be. Here we have another one after the verb to be. But all the others are before the verb. Okay? I don't know if you have questions until here. Any questions? No? Okay, so let's continue. Here we have another exercise to practice the frequency adverbs. It says, complete the sentences, put the words in each sentence. Okay, let's see. Okay, in this kind of sentences, we are going to use frequency phrases or frequency expressions. Okay? Maggie, can you tell me number 1, please? How can you complete this sentence?
I go to the gym every day.
Very good. Every day. Number 2, please. Another person. Enrique.
We go on vacation 3 times a year in March, May, and October.
Yes, 3 times a year, right? In March, May, and October. Very good. Najid, please. Number 3.
Nice. Nice.
The complete
I
sentence,
see
please.
my grandfather's nice.
I see my grandparents twice. ¿Recuerda la estructura que utilizábamos para este tipo de expresiones? Let's see.
Twice
Twice. Twice.
No, twice sorry, as a
Yes, we use a right?
week.
Yes, very good. Twice a week. Very good.
Siempre tiene que ir eso porque dice 2 veces.
Yes.
O sea,
Twice
suena
a
plural 2 veces a la semana.
Yes. Es que este a representa a la semana.
Okay.
Twice a week. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Number 4, please. Franz Robert. Creo que es Dalcy su nombre, ¿cierto? Voy a cambiar el nombre. Dalcy.
Sí, teacher.
Okay. Number 4, please.
I usually have a cup of coffee. One a day with breakfast and after lunch.
Once a day?
Once a day.
Okay. It
With
says
breakfast.
with breakfast and after lunch.
Yes.
So it's once?
Twice a day.
Twice, right? Very good. Twice a day because it's in breakfast and after lunch. Twice a day. Very good. And the next one is for Mireya, please. Number 5.
My dad plays golf 3 times a week.
Very good. 3 times a week, right? The last one is for Rosalina.
Yes, teacher. My brother visits my house a week, but my sister only visits me once a week.
Okay, I'm going to read the sentence and I want you to listen to the pronunciation and repeat the sentence, okay? Pay attention. My brother visits me twice a week, but my sister only visits me once a week. One more time. My brother visits me twice a week, but my sister only visits me once a week. Okay, could you repeat, Rosalina?
My brother visits me twice a week, but my sister only visits me once a week.
Okay. El verbo es visits me.
Visit me.
Visits me twice and once. Okay. Any questions until here? ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿Algo que quieran preguntar? ¿Alguna duda que tengan? Okay. Here you have another exercise and you are going to do this at home. Okay. I guess you have something similar in your test. So you have to order the words. Okay. So try to do it at home. And if you have questions, you can ask next class. Let's see here.